Hi students, now let's look at this. Solve absolute value of x less than or equal to 7. Now in the previous video we solved absolute value of y less than 7. Now we are looking at absolute value of x less than or equal to 7. So there is an equal to sign. It's less than or equal to 7. So let's go ahead and do it. First, we will do it using the algebraic method. That is, we'll solve it algebraically. That means we are going to solve it by algebraic manipulation. Okay. So we have absolute value of x is less than or equal to 7. Now, this can be rewritten using the definition of the absolute value as x is less than or equal to 7 and minus x is less than or equal to 7. Why? Because when we say absolute value of x is less than or equal to 7, it means that irrespective of whether it is x or minus x, this inequality holds true. So x can be plus x or minus x, and still the absolute value of x is going to be less than or equal to 7. So we write both the possibilities. Plus x is less than or equal to 7 and minus x is less than or equal to 7. Now, we don't want this minus sign in front of x, which is a variable, because it can be messy. It can get messy. So the convention is to get rid of negative signs in front of variables. And we can do it by multiplying equation 2 throughout by minus 1. In which case, we flip the inequality sign, flip the direction of the inequality sign, and we get x is greater than or equal to minus 7. So minus x less than or equal to 7 becomes x is greater than or equal to minus 7. Now, combining these two equations, 1 and 3, that is x less than or equal to 7 and x greater than or equal to minus 7, we can create a compound inequality which is minus 7 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 7. What this means is the value of x falls between minus 7 and 7 inclusive of both the numbers. Now let's solve the whole thing from the conceptual understanding point of view. Okay. So here we solved it using algebraic manipulation. Now we'll solve it through conceptual understanding. Now, what does absolute value of x is less than or equal to 7 mean? Now, the absolute value of any number gives its distance from 0. Okay. So absolute value of x is less than or equal to 7 means it is giving the distance of x from 0. So it means that x is at most 7 units from 0. So that is, it means the distance from 0 is at most 7. The distance of x from 0 is at most 7. So if that is the understanding, then we can write it like this. Okay, the distance of x is 7 units from 0. Now this will be true if x is equal to or less than minus, or x is less than or equal to 7. So this compound inequality satisfies the conceptual understanding that x is at most 7 units from 0. That is, it can be 7 units from 0 or less than 7 units from 0. If we say absolute value of x is equal to 7, it means x is exactly 7 units from 0. But here it says less than or equal to. So the value of x is going to range from -7 to +7 on the number line, including -7 and +7. So when x takes these values, it will be at most 7 units from 0. So we get this through conceptual understanding. We can now see both of them together. Both of them are given side by side for your verification and understanding. Now let's plot this on the number line. What do we get? Here you see that one of the equations is x is greater than or equal to -7. But it starts from -7 and goes to plus infinity. The other equation is x is less than or equal to 7, which means it starts from 7 and goes to minus infinity. Okay, so these two we saw as equations 1 and 3. Okay, so the solution space is this. It is the overlapping region. -7 less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 7. So note the fully filled circle here as opposed to the empty circle in the previous example. The fully filled circle tells you that -7 is also a part of the solution set and 7 is also a part of the solution set. Okay, so this is the geometric visualization. So we have seen the inequality absolute value of x is less than or equal to 7 from the algebraic point of view, from the point of view of conceptual understanding, and in both cases, we got this compound inequality. And finally, we look at it from the geometric understanding, and again, we get the same compound inequality. I hope this is clear to you, students. If you have any questions, you can ask it at the comment section. Goodbye and have a nice day.